Hi, Simon Mosca here, and welcome to the Box Podcast. This is a pop culture, reality TV, movies, whatever the hell I want, kind of podcast. And on today's episode, I'm going to do a little recap of the most recent episode of Australian Survivor. Episode 15. I'm going to recap. Now, I have been very, very frustrated by Harry and AK this season, alright? I like to call these guys Dumb and Dumber. These guys are not living up to their mastermind, their devious mastermind nicknames that they have, alright? Harry calls himself Dirty Harry. He has not been Dirty Harry at all this season. At all. And AK, who people call the mastermind, dud. A total flop. Alright? So I've been very frustrated by these two idiots on this season. And last episode of Australian Survivor, when Loki got voted out, the merge episode, okay, I went on Twitter and I tweeted. Obviously, I didn't tweet to Harry or AK. I'm not one of those idiots that do that. But I just tweeted in general that AK and Harry completely flopped on the merge episode. I know they were on the bad side of the numbers. I know that. So luck was not on their side. But if they were as much a mastermind as they profess to be, they would have tried to get David out. That would have been the best plan to do. Not Sharn. Their plan was Sharn? Unbelievable. But anyways, I talked about that on my last episode. But the point of all this is that I tweeted that the better move would be trying to assemble some people to get rid of Dave. And some person replied to my tweets and said, why? Why would they try to get rid of Dave when Dave is in a majority alliance? Okay, and AK and Harry are in the minority side of the merge. Dave is on the majority side. So why would they get rid of Dave? Is it just me? Is it just me? Or is the world full of idiots? I know Dave's in the majority side, but you can't just lie down and say, alright, we're in the minority, so we're just going to lie down and let the other side pick us off one by one. No, that's not what you do. You get crafty, okay? If you're a mastermind, that's what you do. You get crafty. If you're a true mastermind, okay, you are able to manipulate people and you are able to convince people to turn on your own side and get rid of Dave. And Dave would be the best person to convince people to turn against, because he's the biggest threat out there right now. So I guarantee if they would have tried, they could have convinced, and they only needed, I think they needed only 2 or 3 people. I guarantee you if they tried, they could have convinced enough people to vote out Dave. I think they could have done it. Instead, they work with Dave to get rid of Sharn, and Dave just lies to them and screws them over. So the idiot in my mentions, okay, when your back is against the wall and you're in the minority, you don't lie down and wait to be picked off. No. All right? You proact, okay? You get up off your ass and you play the game, even if the odds are not in your favor and chances are they wouldn't have agreed to get rid of Dave. You take the risk. You roll the dice. You try something. So anyways, we roll into this episode, and once again, Harry and Henry blow it. I thought they were going to wake up after last tribal and see that they were lied to and blindsided by Dave, and they're going to wake up, and this time they're going to try and actually do something and get rid of him. Instead, their major plan is trying to convince Zach and Lee to vote Jackie. Jackie, really? That's your plan? It boggles the mind. And this cast, they keep talking about making big moves and crafting a good resume for the jury. So if you want to make big moves, this is what you do. You try to convince Zach and Lee to get rid of Dave. Not Jackie, not Sharn, Dave. And anybody with a little shred of ability to manipulate, I feel that they could have done it. They could have convinced Zach and Lee to boot Dave. But nope, that's not what the plan that they went with. Instead, they went with a plan to get rid of Jackie, who's not a threat at all. All right, she's good in competitions, okay. But apart from that, she's not a threat. It's just, it's just so frustrating. And what happens at the end of the episode? So-called Dirty Harry gets his torch snuffed and gets his ass sent to the jury alongside with Loki and his silly-looking mustache. And Harry's demise is his own fault because he made stupid decision after stupid decision, and he played too sheepishly. He did not play courageously. He did not make any type of risky big move. And when your back's against the wall and you're in the minority, the only thing to do is to play big and go for broke and make the riskiest move possible. Getting rid of Sharon is not risky. It's not bold. Trying to get rid of Jackie is not risky. It's not bold. Dave would have been bold. And his side knows that he has an idol. So it's actually in their best interest to get rid of him, or at least to scare him enough to play his idol. So they should have made the pitch to get rid of Dave. And I know it's not just Harry and AK. Other people voted with them as well. Brooke, Shawnee, and all that stuff. But why am I more frustrated at AK and Harry as opposed to them? It's because AK and Harry carry themselves like they're these big masterminds when they clearly are not. I mean, you can see on this season, they're lost out there. This is like two people that are playing in an NBA game and they've never dribbled a basketball in their lives. And these are supposed to be all-stars. They're supposed to be returning players. They're lost out there. Dumb and Dumber is a perfect name for these two. Absolute morons. Complete airheads. And Harry is out and AK is in trouble now. And he's not going to win if he continues to play the way he has. He has absolutely no shot of winning unless he changes it up, wakes up, and decides to play better. That is the only time. That's the only way that he has a shot. If he continues to play this game the way he has been playing the whole season, he absolutely will not win. No chance at all. I mean, what's he gonna? Even if he makes it to face the jury, what's his resume? What has he done in the game? Nothing. So he has no shot of winning, unless, of course, like I said, something changes and he wakes up. But he's in trouble, and I wouldn't be surprised if he's next. And for him, the only way at salvation is to pitch the idea of let's get rid of Dave, or even Moana. Okay, not Jackie and Sean. I mean, anything is possible with this moron. Next episode, his plan might be let's get rid of Tarzan. I mean, you never know with this guy. But anyways, that's my recap and rant about Harry and AK Dumb and Dumber. And this is my recap of episode 15 of Australian Survivor. It's been a frustrating season, but it's starting to pick up now, and it's getting interesting. So let's see where it goes. By the way, I'm also doing reviews and recaps of the current season of the US Survivor, Season 40, Winners at War. Those recaps are more in-depth, and I go through everything. Who has what advantage? How many fire tokens does each person have? Who is the star of the episode? And game theory and all that stuff. Australian Survivor does not deserve as much of my attention as the US Survivor this season, okay? Let's just be honest here. So, if you're into the US Survivor as well, you might want to hit that subscribe button. I also recap Big Brother Canada, which starts tonight, actually. So I'm going to cover Big Brother Canada, I'm covering the US Survivor, and I do little recaps of Australian Survivor, as well as other pop culture stuff. And this podcast, The Box, is available on Spotify and Apple Music, and right here on YouTube. Thank you for listening. Probably going to be around 1 or 2 people only that listen to this. So thanks to both of you guys. This has been Simon Mosca with The Box Podcast. See you next time, jackass.